What is up? May 23rd, 2026, weekly update. Highlight of the week. Honestly, highlights definitely, it's a highlight and it's a low light, so to speak. Kind of mixture of both. I did a set on Wednesday. The last set of the night on Wednesday. And it was it was awesome because there was still a good crowd there. I would say maybe 8 people. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Yeah, there was like 8 people still in the crowd when I went up. And I went up, what, 1:20, 1:30 in the morning, something like that. And so I only had 3 minutes because when the mic gets that late, they cut the sets down to 3 minutes so that way, as many people can get up as they can. But when I get up there, like I had so much confidence in the set that I was going to do because it had been working for the most part. It's been working. I've been pretty comfortable with it because I've said it so many times that I go up there and I just immediately just get right into my set. I'm just like, "Hi, I'm Don." Start doing my jokes. And when I do that, I realized as I was doing the first joke, the opening that I did for my set is the opening that I do for one bit and not the other bit that I actually wanted to do. And it sucks. It sucks because sometimes you're opening the way you open a set is part of your premise for the setup of your jokes, of your bits, right? Which is what I was expecting to do. It's what I wanted to do. It's just I had two different bits and I did the setup for this bit when I wanted to do this bit. And so it was awkward. It was awkward because like I realized my mistake. So I'm like doing the jokes kind of like halfway paying attention to them because I'm like in my mind, I'm like, God dang it, dude. This is the wrong this is the wrong bit that I wanted to do. Because I did, because of those two bits, I did the other one twice that night already. I wanted to do the other one. And I did like the first joke of the first bit, and then I tried to transition to the other bit, but it wasn't the same because I had to like finagle the transitional a little bit because like they're related but they're not completely related, and I hadn't done it before, right? So there was some unfamiliarity on my end of like, oh my gosh, I totally like screwed up the opening for me. Like the rest of the audience doesn't care, they don't even know what's going on. I understand that in retrospect, but it's just kind of one of those things where like in the moment, it can be a lot in a way, right? Because it's like it's me realizing that I did the wrong thing. It's me telling the joke that I didn't want to tell, but now I have to tell it because to like double back would be a little awkward, especially because I had that audience there and I started with so much confidence already that I didn't want to break the confidence that I approached them with either, right? And then it's also like I'm telling the joke, so I want to finish the joke, and then after I finish the joke, now it's like, all right, how can I like move this over to the other bit and then do the bit that I wanted to do, but I can't really like screw around too much and like talk to the audience as like a backup to then go back into the second bit because I only have 3 minutes, right? So it was a lot. And as soon as I got the light, I'm like, all right, I'm out of here. It just, it was a failure on my part. Honestly, it was a total failure for me. And it sucked. And I didn't get super mad at myself afterward, but I was annoyed. I was annoyed for sure. I was like, man, did I really just do that? Like, did I really just? I'm like, God dang it, dude. Why? 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 I was annoyed. I was annoyed with myself afterward. I'm just like, God dang it, man, do this because it was a good crowd. It was a good crowd. There was a good crowd there, and I could have. I really think if I went in there and did the jokes that I wanted to do, I would have got some laughs. And it just like, uh, it still annoys me now thinking about it. That's the thing. It still annoys me now because like I hadn't made that mistake in a while where you go up wanting to do a particular set of jokes and then you start off with the wrong opening. It's just like it's irritating. It's irritating is what it is. But that's why you do open mics though, right? Like you do open mics to make those kinds of mistakes so that way when you do an actual show, it's like, okay, you have a mental note. Do this opening for these jokes because this is what you're expecting to do and go into it. But oh well, you know. Some comics are really comfortable being in the moment and just like doing the thing that they're going to do, but then, going with the flow if something different happens. And I've done that before too. It's just it's just when you only got 3 minutes, it's a little different. It's a little different when you only got 3 minutes because 3 minutes is 3 minutes and it goes by very quickly and you don't realize like how much time you eat up by like talking to the audience and doing crowd work. And so I've done I've done a show before where the audience is like super clued in and they're not talking. Like they want to hear your jokes and that's it. And it's in instances like that where it's just like, yeah, you just gotta do your set, do your jokes, and bring the laughs, hopefully. If the audience is feeling you. And then sometimes you have audiences that are very talkative and you're in a very talkative mood and then you'll talk. But there's a time and place for everything. And in that particular instance, with the crowd that I had at the time that it was and the time that I was given, I really just wanted to get right into it and just do my jokes, right? Like I just really wanted to find out, do these jokes work? And wrong opening. Nope. Not tonight. Not tonight. So yeah, I was annoyed with myself about that and it was frustrating. Um that's the highlight and the low light of the week, honestly. Other than that, I mean, it was another week, did mics. I did 3 mics that Wednesday. That was the last one of the night. Like I said, I did 2 mics on Thursday, 1 mic on Monday. I went out to do a mic on Sunday. But I didn't go up because there were so many comics there that I just ended up not going up, which sucked. I was really tired that day too after working all day. So, um, I was kind of like half dozing off while sitting down in the audience. Um, normally I like to stand at open mics, but after working a double, my legs are tired, my feet are tired. I want to sit down and sitting down when you're tired kind of just like, you're kind of doing that a little bit and it's all right. It's not the first time it's happened. It is what it is. It's the nature of the beast. So, whatever. But other than that, did a mic on Monday, 3 mics on Wednesday, 2 mics on Thursday, 6 mics for the week. Could have been 7, could have been 8 a little bit, but oh well, it is what it is. Um, Other than that, just work, and living life. Life of a comic. What can you say? This coming Monday is Memorial Day. It's my day off, so I'm not going to do any mics on Monday. Um, which is nice though, because that means I'm going to do mics Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which I'm really looking forward to. Going to do a lot of mics Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday as well. So that's basically it for me. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe if you feel inclined to do so, whoever you are, and God bless.